his opponent. Coming to us from the friend zone by way of Rainbow Road in Mario Kart. He is not only the side duck of professional wrestling, but he is Reptar's favorite wrestler, the fabulous Cecil.
Here we go with another bit of action. I should introduce myself. This is Phage X Machina here, and I decided to step up to the commentation station for this match because, well, this match kind of amuses me to say the least. We've got Cecilia Beers and Jason V. I don't know what the V stands for.
Well, hello, Phage. Happy to have you joining me here at commentary.
Yes, this should be fun. We've got two former tag partners, former friends, face to face with each other. There's been quite a bit of rivalry, hasn't it?
This has been building. This rivalry has been building up for a long, very long time.
I don't think they have chests anymore.
Although in Cecil Cerveza's mind, this might have been building up a little bit longer than it has for Jason V.
Well, Cecil is quite the angry person, has been at the world for quite some time, but kept the smile on his face for the longest.
These two were former best friends, kicked to the back of the neck. Former best friends, tag team partners in a tag team. They like to call themselves Cookies and Cream.
Yeah, well, I think that should have been shaken, not stirred. I think it's about to get stirred up a little bit more.
Ooh! Very nice kick to the back.
He might want to get an insurance policy on his skin because I don't think it's going to exist after this match.
Of course, Cecil Cerveza made his intentions known that he no longer wanted to call Jason V a friend or tag team partner weeks ago when he cost Jason V, months ago actually, he cost Jason V the UWC Championship.
Yes, he did in that brutal six-leg scramble, which Doomsday overcome in the end. But then again, I've stepped in the ring with Doomsday. It's not an easy mountain to overcome.
Yes, that match also going as the Eliminator. That was a brutal match months ago, back in the month of May.
It looks like Cecil's going with some very shitty tactics.
Nice kick to the back of the knee there.
Yeah, you gotta watch those knees.
He's hooking it. Neck breaker takes him down.
Very nice neck breaker.
Pin attempt.
One. Ooh, that was 2 7.5/18.
Of course, so far during this match, the outside presence of Dickie Wabash has not been felt, but I can't say for the rest of the match that he's not going to try and get himself involved at some point or another.
Dickie's like a worm with an apple. He'll find his way to weave in and out no matter what until he gets to the core of what he wants. Here we've got a rear chin lock going on.
Phage, I have a question I'd like to ask you. Let's say that you were in a similar situation and you had a best friend and a tag team partner, and then one day that best friend tag team partner decided to cost you a very important match just because they were jealous. They're jealous of you. Pin attempt here.
Only 2.
They were jealous of everything that you've done. What side would you be on in that story? Would you be a Jason V or would you be a Cecil Cerveza?
Well, as a person who would not want to be in that situation, I'd prefer to be the ref. But if I had to choose sides with a nice clothesline over the top rope, I think V's going to fly, so I'll answer that question in a second because we're going to have to go guitar style with a flying V.
Wait a second. These fans in the front row better watch out. He's going to go.
Oh, stop sign. To answer that question, though.
Oh, kick to the face.
You know, in this business, friends are hard to come by. If you have one, you should always keep them close. I do not recognize Cecil's actions as smart, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Another 2 count. V's worked hard for everything that he's ever had. And Cecil's worked just as hard, just for some reason hasn't been able to overcome that top notch.
Of course, this rivalry was taken up to another level on this past edition of UWC Online, which you can find us on our YouTube page. Just look for United Wrestling Coalition, UWC Online on YouTube to check out all the action of UWC with our weekly $1 events. But at the last one, there's Dickie Wabash, exactly what I said.
Yep, didn't take him very long.
This rival kicked up a notch when Cecil Cerveza actually drove a chair right into the back and right into the head of Jason V.
Chairs should only be used for your butt, never for your head or your back.
Wait a minute, Jason calls him in, lifts him up, sends him over the top rope to the floor on the outside.
Restring that guitar, here he goes.
He's going for it again. Suicide dive!
And those moves are always risky to do. You never know what's going to happen. Once you commit yourself, there's no end to it.
You'd think this would be one of the more competitive matches that both men have had, being for knocking a pork chop off of Cecil's chest.
That's racist.
You would think this would be one of the more competitive matches. Jason V going for something else here. Running in.
And another one.
Step up springboard splash.
You know, Jason V is usually one of the more friendly, one of the more unique personalities here in the UWC. But I think due to this feud and his blood boiling over time, I think he's taking all the fun and entertainment out the window and he's just going for pure hurting on Cecil.
Fans here showing their support for the fabulous one, Jason V. As I started to say earlier, you would think that this would be one of the more competitive matches for the two. Being former best friends and tag team partners, they can telegraph almost every move that the other is going to do before they do it.
And that's part of the problem, is if you can telegraph what your opponent's going to do, you make yourself an easy prey. You have to do what they don't expect of you. And I think that's what might give V the edge here, like with that double stomp, doing something your partner's not going to expect.
Cecil tried to go for that sunset flip powerbomb to the outside, but Jason countered with a double stomp to the chest. Again, I also believe that one of the reasons Cecil Cerveza is jealous of Jason V, running in there, runs to a back elbow, is because out of the two, Jason V is the only one to realize his dream to capture the UWC Championship on multiple different occasions.
It's because with V, he's such an enigma, you never know what to expect from him.
Oh, wait a second. This is not going to be good.
This looks like dirty pool, old man.
This is not going to be good. Jason V up there in no man's land. Cecil Cerveza climbing back in the ring. Shot to the side of the face. What's he going for here?
I have no idea at this moment.
Oh,
but I might figure out, okay.
Whatever it is, it's not good.
Nope.
It's not good. He's incoming.
I don't even know what to call that.
I call that dropping him in midsection first across that top turnbuckle.
I meant other than that.
Dropping him across that steel.
Oh. Well, like we were saying earlier, when you've got two friends that know how to telegraph each other, you gotta step outside the box.
Springboard moonsault from the second row pin attempt here. This could be it.
Is that gonna be it? No, only two again. V is resilient.
Everybody sometimes gets on Jason V saying he's too jokey, but when Jason V needs to, he knows exactly how to turn it on.
It's like when you compare Bozo to Pennywise. You've got one that laughs and one that'll make you float. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Oh, nice shot to the stomach. Neither one will quit here. Neither one. Jason V going into the ropes here. Cecil catches him, takes him up.
And Blue Thunder Bomb.
Blue Thunder Bomb takes him down. That's one of his signature moves. Two.
Only two.
With as many power moves as it's hitting here, it looks like it's either going to come down to who's going to hit first.
Yes.
The BFF or the roll of the dice.
This is where Cecil might make his mistake. He's gloating too long. He should know V enough. You give him time to get an opening, he will take it.
Dickie Wabash watching intently on the outside. I'm sure he's waiting to see when he can strike.
He's doing the thinker pose. It's kind of fun.
Jason V answering back with those shots. Close fist shots to the side of the head.
You know, V may look like a string bean at times, but he can hit just as hard as anybody else here.
Thrust kick to the face, and there's one right back on
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think Cecil was expecting that one. He nearly took his head off.
I think it might still be in the second row somewhere. Dickie might need to go find it.
Referee checking on Cecil, seeing if he's okay to compete still.
And to see if he has his teeth remaining.
I don't know if Cecil exactly knows where he's at. He's wobbling around there on the side of the ring. Oh!
You know, I'm glad the lights here in the battle zone are not attuned to the clapper, because if so, this match would be in strobe.
Wait a second! Oh!
That was a leaping apron DDT.
Oh!
That looked bad.
I think he was
beautiful.
going for a DDT, but it looked more like he ran his ribs right into the side of the ring.
I don't know.
Jason V colliding
Part
with
of them hit, all of them hit. I don't even know.
Colliding with that hard floor. Cecil is down on the outside.
V did the smart thing and used what energy he could to get in the ring. That's a smart move.
If we can get an instant replay on that, we need to show that.
I've got it in my head and it's still brutal. It might give me nightmares.
If Jason V can somehow roll Cecil Cerveza back into the ring, this might be where he can get that victory. This might be where things can finally get settled. Security having to physically lift Cecil up.
Is that legal? Can security help you roll somebody in the ring?
Well, they're not attacking him, so.
That's a good call.
Cecil somehow finding his way back up to his feet. Jason coming in.
Prime time twist.
Nice, prime time twist, sends him down. This could be it right here.
Nope, that's only two.
Honestly, I'm still in awe of what we saw earlier, that attempt at a DDT on the corner.
That was gruesome.
Cecil luckily back to his feet, reverses the Irish whip attempt, going for a backflip. Jason
Going for a
counters out of it.
backslide.
Goes through.
Roll through.
Wait a minute, rolls him
Victory
through.
roll.
Two.
No, that's only two.
Kicks out of that. Victory roll.
Oh,
Buzzsaw kick.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Buzzsaw kick sends Jason V down. Cecil finally starting to figure out where he's at.
But V looks like he's still got a little bit of life in him. That's the thing when you've been partners with somebody for so long and friends so long. You know each other's moves, you can prepare for them. You can train for them.
Cecil's calling for something here. Jason V fighting to get up in the corner. Cecil running in. Oh, Jason ducked over him. Rolls into a pin attempt here. This is it. Could this it?
That's three. That's three. And that's how you beat your tag partner and your former best friend, people.
And with that, folks, I'm sure Cecil's not going to like it, but tonight was Jason V's night. Tonight, Jason V earns the victory. Stick around, folks. We've got championship action coming up next.